Hello again, Pietro here, and yes, another unboxing. But first, a little background here. The Google Pixel Watch 4, that's what's in this box right here. Oh yes, cardboard. Funny enough, the Google Pixel 4 smartphone was released all the way back in October 15th, 2019, 6 years ago. But the Google Pixel Watch 4 was released on October 9th, 2025. So, without further ado, let's unbox this bad boy and see what it's all. Oh, it has a pull tab. Okay, see if we can get a little ASMR. Nope. 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 Okay, there's a little tab, right? Oh. And this is for my trade-in. We'll get to that later. Basically, they offered me 50 bucks to take over my Apple Watch 6, which is whaled. Nice packaging. Oops, cover the lens there. Push that out of the way. Ooh. So we have the 45mm LTE Montre Google Pixel 4. Oh yes. And I believe this is, the Satin Moonstone Edition. Wear OS by Google, Pixel Watch 4. We got some more little... That did something. So now it should just slide off the... Yep. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ready? Okay, it's not exactly an Apple box experience, but nice photo nonetheless. We'll just leave that right there. So, another little pull tab. Then another pull tab on this side. Okay, unboxings used to be a little more graceful, but that's all right. And here we have, I think, the band. Okay, that's kind of a cool color. It's almost a purple color. And then these have these cool magnetic, similar to Apple, kind of a combination. They kind of did their own thing. So that's groovy. Inside here, I'm guessing another band for my ankle and paperwork stuff, which I'm not gonna read. So we can tuck all that in there for safekeeping. Or, there's always the chance, there is a slim chance I might not like this and I'll return it, but I'm thinking I might like it, and that's why I ordered it. I am liking the larger one. I have not test driven or test worn one of these since the original Pixel came out. And I'll be honest, I was disappointed. Okay, I'm kind of digging the packaging. Minimal. Can you really open this without tearing the heck out of it? That's the question, right? Sometimes they don't intend these to be repackaged. No, this one you have to kind of tear open, and because I don't have any other Pixel watches, I'm going to be using this one right here. Oh, they redesigned the charger. Interesting. Magnetic. Am I going to have to I don't want to read the instructions. Plug this into my laptop right here. This will just kind of... Oh, I see what they did here. That's interesting. Kind of a docking station approach. And then in just a hot minute, I can't believe it took me that long to figure it out. That is taking its own sweet time, isn't it? I'm gonna strap on this one, right? Yep, gonna strap that on. Gonna just press that button, right? Not liking the band so far. Oh, so you start at the notch and then slide over. That's not too bad. Okay, now will it charge? I put your band on. Are you happy? Yes, it's happy. Okay, band design, I give the 2.7 out of 5 stars. I like the color. I like the larger bezel. This is sapphire, so it shouldn't scratch too much. All I should have to do is open up the Pixel app, where it was kind of a combination between the Pixel app and Google Wear. As of recent, for the last couple of weeks, I've been rocking the Versa, and setup time has taken a while. 1702. Literally about 90 seconds after I turned off the phone, it came up. We should have, oh, there we go. And what's it gonna ask me to download? Wow, it's taking its own sweet time. Google Pixel Watch, install. Literally about 90 seconds after I turned off the phone, and it appears Fitbit as well. They should all connect. This is a Garmin band, right? And this is a Bandletic band. To strap it on, you go click, and then you go click, and that's it. That's how easily a band should pop on. Oh, and to take it off, click. This magnetic thing, not digging it. I've been wearing Garmin bands like this for the better part of 4 years. I've gone water skiing, snow skiing, hiking, running, jogging. Never lost a watch yet with this quick clip-on and quick release. Oh, and if you put it on incorrectly, which I just did, you just take that off like so, reattach that side, reattach this side, and watch how easy it is to put on. It's magnetic. Boom. To take off. Boom. We want English. On your phone, download Google Pixel Watch. Yep, I'm doing that. I don't know why the internet is so slow today. Boom, installing, connecting to Pixel Watch. We're now at 1707. Confirm pin, yes. Connecting, nearby, allow. Yep, allow. So sign your life away, connecting your watch. How much you want to bet there's an update? I just want to know what the battery percent is. Like designs, sign in a Google account, sure. This is the part that I can't show you. Continue as, yes. Verify it's you, fingerprint, signing in. This could take a hot minute. Dun, 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 dun. More things, yep. Whoa, that's a lot. Agree. Oh, that's new. Nice little animation. Google's pretty good about that. Fitbit didn't no, they didn't have this fun setup. The band is, your standard silicone. I prefer nylon, or like this one with my Amazfit Helio strap. And today we're rocking the Ultrahuman Ring Air, the Omni Ring, Ring Con 2, or Ring 3, or Ring 4, Samsung version 1. That's my other Oura Ring, which I can put back on because that's charged. Still taking a moment. That's fun, limited warranty. So where am I? I'm in the United States. Google, yep, whoa, yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. More squiggly lines. Ooh, getting into my account. Sounds pretty provocative. There we go. Set watch orientation. Is it gonna be on my left? Is it gonna be on my right? Whoops, I just crashed. I'm gonna have it on my left. Okay, right. Right. Okay, where's the crown? On the right. Learn to adjust. No, I don't need to do that. Peter Herget, your watch is ready. Start using watch. Almost ready. It just said it was ready, and now it's saying almost ready. Never tease your user during the onboarding process. You're gonna get docked a point for this pixel. Oh, I made this cute little startup sound. Ready to explore, okay, know what's first. Done, connected, watch successfully linked. Open Fitbit app. Boo! Replace Google, yes, replace. I agree. So now it's gonna merge my Google account with my Fitbit account, which I already did over a month ago. I waited and put it off for I don't know how many months, because I was just hoping to hang on, just grasp on, like do a ledge, what was left of Fitbit, but it appears Google has completely absorbed Fitbit. When was the last time, they're still in the Versa 4, and the Fitbit Sense 2. So the whole innovation by the Fitbit team, I think, has been terminated. Or they're just on different projects, I hope. I hate to hear that people lost their job. And now it's saying connecting to your watch. This could take a hot minute. Keep in mind your watch is not near enough. No, it's right there. It's nearby. It could, I'll just have them there. Now they're touching each other. They could not be closer. Now the huge benefit that I've always enjoyed from Fitbit, unlike Apple and Samsung, is that Fitbit plays nicely with Apple or Android. This just happens to be an Android, the OnePlus 12 with the Hasselblad lens. And it looks like my watch is connected. Awesome. Auto detect and to save activities. Sure, that'll burn some battery life when you're ready. Yep, continue. Open Fitbit app. Google Pixel Watch synced. Wow, it's at 98%. Awesome sauce. So stay connected on the go. Set up now. Oh, it wants me to connect to mobile network. Not right now. Let's look at watch faces. So that's the default one. That's kind of cool. What else do we have? Oh, kind of a modular one. Ooh, nice big numbers. I'll play around with these and then I'll do a review on my favorite watch face. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. Photos, add watch face. And it has a charging estimate. Yes. Whether that was the Fitbit team or the Google team, I do not care. I love to see battery estimates when it's charging. You have 8 minutes left. You have 5 minutes left. It's only been a few minutes. Not jazzed about the charger. It's proprietary. I prefer that they would have just paid some money to Samsung or Apple and use one of those. That would be more earth-friendly. So we have a plethora of watch faces. More than they used to have. Some googly ones. Oh, wow. Nice. Good work, Pixel team. We have the current watch face set. What else do we have here? Notifications, Fitbit Sync, Play Store, install and manage apps. Oh, we have a compass. See, I don't like using third-party ones, so I'm just gonna hold off on the apps for the time being and see what happens, especially third-party watch faces that want to charge me $2. Not a big fan. So total setup out of the box time, had I not been filming a video, takes you a good 15 minutes. Mine came almost fully charged, so that's a huge bonus. This is just day one, and I'm filming on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 using the DJI audio. So I'll let this fully charge. It's at 99% already. So if you had to charge it and wait, I'm guessing you could do an update and all that fun stuff probably within an hour. But if you really needed it, you could just slap it on right now and just go for it. I'm curious to know if it will show my steps, because I already had 4,000 steps before I unboxed it, and I want to know if it absorbs that, because that's very important. Garmin does do that. I believe Apple and also Samsung do that. Amazfit does not. COROS does, so it syncs the data from the app to the watch. Sometimes when you swap out devices, not all ecosystems do that, and I hope Google does. More to come soon. 2 minutes left. The anticipation is riveting. Thank you for clicking on by. I'll have more about this fun $499 smartwatch. I'm just hoping it lasts a full 48 hours. That's my goal. It said 30. I think I can